This is gonna be your guide to getting that bikini body or whatever you want in your life. This isn't just gonna be a workout video. This is gonna be a video on how to change your life, but we're just gonna focus it on working out. I'm gonna show y'all how I went from a rectangle to slick abs, and then from going from a flatty to a fatty. Yo, I've been thick skinny to being CEO of being a rectangle to gaining 40 pounds in like the span of 3 months. I'm also gonna be walking you through my workout at the gym, explaining everything. So if it's your first time at the gym and you don't know what to do, don't worry, I got you. Let's just get started. Hi, I'm Mai, I'm 18 if you don't know, and I make like lifestyle content on YouTube. And I also post every freaking day. Subscribe. Basically every day, especially Vlogmas, subscribe. I get a lot of questions and it's like, Mai, how do you get motivated to go to the gym? Mai, how do you get motivated to wake up so early? Mai, how do you get motivated to have this life that you're living? Or how do you stay so positive? It's really not motivation. Okay, I'm just gonna say this right now. Motivation is bullshit. This is such a blunt video. I'm so sorry. Everybody has motivation. Let me guess. You clicked on this video because you were like, I'm gonna have a lifestyle change. Tomorrow I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna start going to the gym. I'm gonna start eating healthy. You know, this is it. Today's the last day that I'm gonna be doing this. Tomorrow is gonna be better and I'm gonna be this person. But how many times have you gone through that phase? Sit there. Ask yourself. How many times have you told yourself you're gonna do something, 2 weeks go by and all of a sudden you forgot, and then you come back to it like 3 months later and you tell yourself, I'm gonna do it again? Let me guess, a lot of times now. And why do I know exactly what's going through your head? It's because I've been there too. But I'm gonna break down everything on how I broke that cycle and actually made it a lifestyle. Also, thank you to Gymshark for sponsoring today's video. A little bit of backstory. I've been really skinny before, like to the point where you could see my ribs, my chest, like every single bone of my body you could see. So I've tried gaining weight before, but then I went on birth control and I gained, I think, about 40 pounds. I went from 90 to 130, 125 in the span of 4 months as a teenager in a 5'2" body. That's a lot of weight fluctuation. Also, I just want to say I weigh 139 right now and this is what I look like. And in this picture, I weighed 130. 139, 130. How does it look so different? It is because when you start working out, you're probably gonna start gaining muscle, and muscle weighs a lot, but it looks a lot different than fat does. So this is why I don't really weigh myself anymore, and I don't care if I gain weight. If anything, I like to gain weight because that's how I know that I'm building muscle. So don't let the scale define you, girl. So I went from being super skinny to trying to lose weight. I also had no booty. So I'm gonna focus on also talking about how to grow the booty in this video, but that's the last thing, because first we need to start by convincing you to go to the gym every single day, okay? I'm gonna tell y'all everything about what goes on in your brain. A lot of things I'm going to be referencing in this video is the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People and Atomic Habits. Those are 2 great books. Step number 1, you got to make it an identity change, not just physical, okay? Because if you tell yourself, I'm working out so that I can have a big booty in 6 months. I'm working out so I can lose 30 pounds. I'm working out so that I can run this marathon. What happens once you do it? You know, all of a sudden, where's your motivation? Most of the time, we don't even get there. We hit the 30-day mark and we're like, I haven't lost half the weight that I want to lose. This isn't working. Or we go, ugh, you know what? This marathon is too much of a hassle. It's like too big of a goal. I'm just going to give up. Instead of thinking of it as a physical type goal, think of it as an identity change. Be like, I want to be an athletic person. I want to be a runner. I want to be a strong person. I want to be a healthy person. Once you try to change your identity, that is something that doesn't have a time limit. You know what I mean? That is not something that has a end goal. You are changing your identity as yourself. So if you want to grow a bigger booty, something you tell yourself is, I want to become a stronger person. Why? Because when you build a bigger booty, you gotta be heavy weightlifting, you know what I mean? Or let's say you want to be skinnier. You say, I want to be a healthy person. I want to be a runner. So change your identity first. Figure out what it is that you want to change about your identity. Because that's what helped me a lot throughout just like this past couple months, is because I told myself, I want to be a organized person. I want to be a clean person. So what did I start doing? Picking up after myself, you know, doing those things because I want to change my identity as a person. Number 2 is make it easy. Make the habit easy. So when I say motivation is bullshit, I mean, you cannot stay consistent if all you're relying on is motivation, because that's gonna come and go. What you need to rely on is the discipline, your self-discipline, and trusting yourself. And to build discipline, that's building habits. Step 1 to building a habit is make it easy and accessible, make it fun. So that means that if you're trying to work out every single day, put your workout clothes out the night before, you know, leave it on your bed nice and pretty. Invest in some workout clothes, make it fun for you know what I mean? So that when you wake up the next morning, you see it and you're like, you know what? It's easy to grab, it's easy to put on. Make it easy. You don't want to make this hard, right? If you're trying to get into working out, choose something that you actually enjoy. If you don't enjoy heavy weightlifting, but you still want to build a booty, start with something that you do like. If you like running, start with running. If you do like yoga, start with yoga. Build a habit of working out first or doing something that's active, then go into the things that you don't enjoy, you know? And also that means don't start off with something that's huge. Don't go from today eating like not ever working out a day in your life. So tomorrow being like, I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm going to start eating healthy and no more sugar. No, that means start by waking up tomorrow, putting on your gym clothes, and maybe going outside for a walk. Do that every single day for a week or two. Then progress to showing up to the gym. Start super easy so that it becomes a habit first of you wanting to become active, then work on those bigger things. It's like making a ritual. Actually, go grab a notebook right now. I want you to write, during the next week, I will exercise on Wednesday, Thursday, Monday at 6 a.m., 7 p.m. in the gym, in my basement. Don't tell yourself you're gonna work out every single day if you know realistically you can only work out 2 days a week. What's that gonna set you up with is disappointment, and you're just gonna become unmotivated, okay? Be realistic with yourself. And you wanna make this habit so easy that like it doesn't even feel like a task, because you gotta focus on the habit first, then the results. For some reason you're really lazy and you can't make it to the gym, okay? At least put your gym clothes on and sit around your house. At least put your running shoes on and sit around your house. At least you're putting in the effort to create that habit, and you may not finish through with it, but eventually you're gonna get to the point where it's like, I already have my gym clothes on. I'm already at the gym. Might as well just go into the gym. And I know this sounds so stupid, but I'm telling you, I literally did this yesterday. I didn't want to go to the gym yesterday, but at least I put my gym clothes on. Did I go to the gym? No. But at least I put my gym clothes on, and today I did go to the gym, you know? So step number 2 is, like I said before, focus on the habit, not the results. What's more important is being consistent than seeing results, because first of all, you're not even gonna see results if you're not consistent with it, right? Focus on the habit of doing it, going to the gym and maybe walking on the treadmill for 30 minutes. If you're trying to work towards a booty, walking on the treadmill ain't gonna do right? At least you're going to the gym, doing some sort of workout every single day. And once you build that habit for so often, then you can progress to actually doing those workouts to help you build that booty. You know what I mean? So start really small and it'll make it enjoyable. You know what I mean? Watch your YouTube video on the treadmill, 12-3-30, that Lauren Giraldo. You know what I mean? Set the incline to 12, walk for 30 minutes at 3 miles per hour. Watch your YouTube video, go to the gym for 30 minutes a day, get out of there. Once you start doing that for a month or 6 months and you start being like, you know what? This is just something that I don't even have to think about anymore. It's just something that I do. Then you start progressing, you know? So now that we have the habits out of the way, that is how to keep going at the gym, okay? Please, I'm gonna tell you this enough. Don't be hard on yourself. It is so hard. Working out is something that is super difficult to do. And I know whenever you look at influencers or just like me working out and it seems like I enjoy it, I do it every single day. It takes a lot to get there, you know what I mean? But it's just something that I do because it's a part of my lifestyle. And I know you may be like, that's like you, how do you enjoy it? Eventually it becomes something that you just automatically gotta do because subconsciously your mind just does it without even thinking about it because you built a habit. Step number 2, nutrition. To build a booty, I would say 80% of the booty building is your diet and just the way you look in general, like your abs and stuff, how skinny you are is all within your diet. And like 20% is the physical aspect of it, okay? But if you're eating like and you're working out, those two really just don't correlate. Like I wasn't eating enough like the past like 2 months and I wasn't seeing very many results, but it's because like I just wasn't fueling my body enough. And keep in mind, your body is made up of food. You're not gonna build a booty if you don't eat enough. Like I'm sorry, but it's the truth. And sometimes it's really hard to eat enough, but I'm trying so hard to aim for like 2,300 calories a day, but it is so hard to aim for that when I'm clean eating, like not eating any junk food and stuff like that. Just for reference, if you guys are wondering how much I eat, it's probably about like 2,000 calories a day. This is what my body, I guess, looks like. To me, I just kind of eat whenever I feel like it. I eat however much I feel. It's just more like, am I eating enough? And am I eating the right things? Personally, I don't count macros. I don't count any of that stuff just because I feel like it's very toxic. And for someone that had a MyFitnessPal phase back when I was in high school, that was extremely toxic, that led to myself weighing myself every day. I will never do that to myself again. And it just triggers something in me. So I just don't suggest you doing it. What do you need to be eating? High protein, low sugar, low fat. For me, I think that protein and sugar matter the most, but I'm also not a nutritionist, so don't shoot me if I'm wrong. But it's just when you eat protein, your body breaks that down into energy that is a lot more sustainable than it does sugar. So when you eat sugar, your energy spikes like this and then it drops. But when you eat protein, it's just a consistent, keeps going, you know what I mean? So basically protein is made up of amino acids. Your body uses amino acids to repair your muscles, and it's also an energy source. Your body needs protein when you're working out because you are tearing those muscles down and it needs protein to repair them. And if you're not eating enough protein, what's gonna happen is you're just gonna get skinny. You're just gonna be putting all this work in at the gym for nothing because your muscles aren't even gonna be building. So protein, very important. And I would say eating about, I think it's like, you can search up how much, but I like to eat basically 1 gram of protein per body weight. So I weigh 140 right now, so I eat about like 130, 140 grams of protein every single day. And there's so many high protein foods. I'll insert a couple charts on screen right now, but some of my favorites are like chicken, tofu, tuna, chickpeas, Greek yogurt. There's so many different types of foods with high amounts of protein, and you can search up so many recipes as well. That means you don't have to just be eating salads. And also, if you find it hard to eat, try to just eat a bunch of smaller meals throughout the day. Also, make sure you're eating before you go to the gym, like a little bit of sugar, a little bit of fat. For me personally, my favorite is peanut butter and jam on toast. Make sure you have your healthy foods on display. Pretty. Make it something that's very attractive. You know what I mean? You want to eat that. The other day, I was in Vegas. I was eating and I was enjoying myself. I was at a concert. I had pizza. I had McDonald's. I had hot dogs. You know what I mean? Like, I was eating like I stepped on the scale and I gained 4 pounds. Did I care? No. I know that I enjoyed those like 2 days of my life eating whatever I wanted, but I know that I can go back to my healthy lifestyle. And I think that that's what's important. So once you master that discipline, it feels so good because you feel so much more free with your life. All right, the workouts. So for me, personally, my favorite thing is wearing cute workout sets at the gym. Y'all know this. I literally posted my Instagram story. By the way, if you want motivation to work out, go follow my Instagram. I post me at the gym every single morning, basically. So like I was saying, when it comes to habits, if you make it attractive and something that you enjoy doing, it's easier to do. And one of the key things with that is looking cute while you work out. I don't know about you, but whenever I put a cute workout set on, all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I want to go to the gym and show this off. You know what I mean? And Gymshark makes that super easy. So Gymshark is sponsoring this video, like I said, but right now they're having their Black Friday sale with up to 70% off selected items. I'll have the link down below. This is your perfect time to go buy workout sets without feeling guilty because, you know, there's like a sale going on or whatever. So you guys can use the link down below to shop that, but they have the cutest styles, the cutest colors, and I've been a Gymshark fan for so long now, so this is actually insane. A lot of you guys are always asking me where I get my Gymshark sets from, especially this one right here. This one actually is on sale right now too, but they have leggings, they have shorts, they have all the types of sports bras, backpacks, all that you could think of. But some of the items that you guys see on the screen right now are on sale, so you guys can go check that out. Again, it's up to 70% off. I just love the way Gymshark fits. It like snatches you in at the waist and it makes the booty look good. You know how some workout brands, like their shorts make the butt look like flat because there's like no shaping around the butt and like there's no line going up the butt. I don't know if this is TMI or not, but Gymshark doesn't give me a camel toe. I mean, sometimes, but like not compared to the other brands. The other brands be up your freaking cooch. Use the link down below to get 70% off Gymshark. I wear them all the freaking time. All right, I'm actually gonna take you along every single thing that I do in the gym. So if you're gonna go to the gym for the first time or you're gonna try heavyweight lifting, literally just follow every single thing that I do and don't be embarrassed if people are watching or if you don't know what you're doing, because trust me, I've been in the same boat. And literally what I do is I just hop on a YouTube video or search up what to do in the gym at the gym on my phone and I follow step-to-step guides. Nobody is looking at you, nobody cares. All right, so I grabbed the bar, if you guys could see, and I just put some weights on it. You guys can just start with the bar just to start off with and then add weights if you find it too easy, but nobody cares how much weight you're using, so don't feel embarrassed or anything like that. But I just start off with some dynamic stretches and this just kind of gets my body warmed up. Don't be doing stretches that you hold for a really long time before you work out. I just learned this recently, but it's actually not that good for you. So do some stretches where you have movement. I'm doing some dead hangs where I just like go on a pull-up bar for like 30 seconds and just hold it. I don't try to do any pull-ups or anything like that, but then I find this little pad. They have them all over your gym. They should have them. If they don't, you can order it off Amazon. But I just kind of put this on the bar and then I roll it underneath my hips. And I first start off with hip thrusts to activate my glutes for a workout. And basically, I don't really have too much advice. If you want to search up the correct form, literally Google search a video. I do this for every single exercise that I do just to figure out the form. And trust me, it takes a long time to perfect it. So don't feel embarrassed. I'm always on my phone trying to correct my form in the gym. But I guess my best advice is to tuck your chin, and when you're scooping, scoop with your entire like back and chest when you're going up. Don't just do it with your bum. But definitely search up videos on how to hip thrust properly. But remember, it takes a lot of time to adjust, and if it feels uncomfortable, that is okay. And then here I am just adding more weights. I usually take about 2-minute rests, but if you're first starting and it feels really difficult, take longer rests, because remember, you're in this for a journey. Like, you don't have to be super good at first, you know what I mean? For me, it took a long time to figure out everything and figure out a routine. So if this feels awkward to you, that's okay. If you feel uncomfortable, that's okay, and that's normal. Everybody feels like that when they first first go to the gym. Trust me, not everybody in the gym is a pro. I'm sure like 90% of the people that you see at the gym don't know what they're doing either. I do 3 sets of a good amount of weight with 12 reps. So that means I do it 12 times and then I take a break and then I do that 3 more times. And then on the last set, I'm doing a lighter amount of weight. So that could mean just doing the bar or free weight, just your body weight. And then I do 20 of those just to burn. And then here I am just unracking the weights. This stuff takes so long and it feels awkward and difficult, but trust me, everyone thinks that it's difficult and awkward. Next up, we have Bulgarian split squats. Now this one is so awkward to do, but this burns the booty. If you feel like you can't do this right, trust me, no one feels like it either. Setting up your foot is probably the most difficult thing to do, and even though I've been doing it for so long, I can never get it right. But I just make sure to lean forward, and that activates the glutes a lot more than it does the quads. There's different variations to this, and if you feel like you don't want to do this or it's too hard, try Smith machine lunges. I'll have links to everything down below, by the way. There's different variations for everything, so if you feel like it's not working for you or if you don't like it, there's a bunch of other variations or easier variations if you're a beginner. I'll link everything down below. Same thing with hip thrusts, and what I'm about to show you here is an RDL. There are dumbbell RDLs if this intimidates you, by the way, or you can just use the dumbbells instead of this big bar. So I'll also link that down below if you're not comfortable with this. But basically, I do deficit RDLs, so I place a 45-pound weight on the floor just so I can get more depth with it. And if you can see here, it takes me a long time to actually get into the stance to do an RDL. Before I lift the weight, I make sure to pull my back together and then pull my shoulders together and make sure to breathe and I guess contract my core. And when you're doing RDLs, I think the most important thing is to make sure that you are hinging at the hips and bending your knees a little bit. It's kind of like you're pushing back to sit in a chair, and then make sure your head is also going down with your back and not looking up when you do it, or else you're gonna get a lot of back pain. Like I said, there are so many variations to this one exercise. This is called the RDL, but if any of these exercises that I've talked about seem difficult to you, just search it up on Google and and it'll explain so many other and easier ways to do them. Then I go into rounded back extensions. Now this is a super easy workout to build the booty. Don't use any weight to start, and then as this gets easier, add some weight. As you can see, I have a lot of weight, but I didn't always start off like this. But the most important thing is just to keep your back rounded, and this is a super easy workout to do. Anybody can do this, and this really burns the booty. If you want to know how I work my core and get my abs, I don't do any ab workouts. I just do stomach vacuums. I have a video. You guys can click up here if you guys want to know how. So that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to subscribe. If you want more gym content, again, subscribe. Follow my Instagram. I post a lot on there. Make sure to check out the Gymshark sale. I'll link it down below, like I said. But if you guys want more like fitness content, let me know because I can definitely do that for y'all. But yeah, that's it for today's video, and I post every single day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.